children, it's another time to have fun on the Continental Kiddies Show. I'm sure you know my name by now. I am Auntie Tolu. Now, today's show promises to be interesting and exciting. Now, go tell your friends and loved ones that it's time to have fun. I'll be right back. It's time for us to have fun on our Let's Draw segment with Mr. Guy. Shortly after, Uncle Craig will be taking our Spelling Bee segment. Let's go.
How they're made.
Crayon. There are different functions that crayons which are used for beautifying drawings and art on our sketchbooks. They come in small and big sizes, white, red, blue, you name it. Before the crayon, back in the olden days, charcoal as a tool for communication, most especially used to do some paintings on the wall. So, how is it made? Crayons are made from paraffin, a waxy substance gotten from wood and coal. These materials are used to make these colorful crayons that we all love using when we want to paint with a favorite color. They're removed from a waxy substance got from the woods and coal. After that, they are driven into big supply tanks, just like a septic tank used for storing large amounts of water outside the crayon factory. Then, they are boiled in a very hot pot that can occupy 6 gallons of water. With the different substance still in it, another ingredient called the pigment is added into various colors you like so much. After cooling, the crayons are automatically pressed out of the molds and inspected. They are then packaged and sent to shops who sell them to kids like you. Now you know.
Hi there. You're welcome to another exciting time on Let's Draw. My name is Guy and I love to draw. You know the wonderful thing about drawing? It's the fact that you can turn one empty sheet of paper into something exciting. And when you do that, even with friends, it makes it more exciting, okay? So you always draw. Just explore the possibility of turning an empty piece of paper into something exciting. Now today in the studio to draw something obviously exciting, with me we have
Daniel
and Otu and Daniel are with me, and we are drawing the king of the jungle, the lion, right? We're drawing just the head of the lion. We are not drawing the entire body of the lion, but what makes a lion if not the head, right? Okay, so you have your paper and pencil? Paper and pencils?
Yeah.
Now you two at home, grab your paper and pencils and let's draw! Alright, now, always remember, drawing, it's always better to start with basic shapes, even when you're drawing something as exciting as the king of the jungle. So we start with 2 ovals, like 2 small ovals on the side. That's the eye of the lion. We'll start with that. So just at the center of your page, put 1 oval, and on the other side, not too far from it, another oval, like that. That forms the eye of the lion, right? We need to draw the lion's nose next. You do that with a little S coming out, like 1 line out here and another one out there. Don't let it go too far because we have to add the nose right now. And the nose is just a simple triangle pointing downwards. So you do 1 straight line and then a triangle pointing down forms the nose of the lion. Now you need 2 circles to form the lion's cheeks before you draw them out. So starting at the base of the triangle, you draw a circle, linking back up, and another one on the other side of the mouth. Now you finish that with the mouth of the lion. Another circle just popping out from under those 2 circles at the center of it. You just link that up like that. Okay? Now what's a lion without his head and hair? So let's put the ears in. Here we go. At the top, just 1 arch between the 2 eyes above them. Then a small bump, like a small circle that you don't finish, on both sides. Right? And now to form the cheek of the lion, you need 2 question marks, but one facing the other. So starting from the ears, draw 1 question mark going in, and another question mark, like that. So we have the face of the lion already. But what's a lion without a lion's mane? So we need to fill up the entire head with lots of hair. That's what makes the lion's mane, okay? So starting from around, you can draw it in triangles. You can just start and go like that. All around the lion's head. Keep going as much zigzag as you can. Don't stop until you go all the way round the lion's head. Right? Then lions need to have their whiskers. That's the only thing that makes them look good. So we have the whiskers on, 3 whiskers on each cheek. We go 1, 2, and 3. And another one on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Then you finish the lion's eyes by putting the pupils in those little dark slots in. Like 1 there and 2 on the other side. And when you've done that, you realize you have your lion. Is it like leaping out of the page already? I'm sure your lion is a lot better than this with all the mane covering the entire page. And if it's not, you can always draw it again. Remember, there's only one way to get better. You've got to keep practicing, you've got to keep drawing. It's one way. I mean, what usually happens is once you draw something and you draw it again, you always get better, right? So keep practicing, keep drawing, and we'll see you next time.
Hello friends, my name is Fatima. When I grow up, I want to be a... Can you guess what I want to be when I grow up from these pictures? You are right. When I grow up, I want to be a fashion designer. Do you know who a fashion designer is? Well, let me tell you about it. A fashion designer is someone who makes dresses for people to wear and look good. As a fashion designer, I use tape rule to measure the body size of people I want to make clothes for. Then, I use a pair of scissors to cut up the fabric to the right sizes and shapes. After which, I use my sewing machine to sew up the fabric to make the perfect dress. A fashion designer must be creative. To be creative means to apply your mind to produce beautiful things. To be a fashion designer, you must study hard and listen to your teachers and parents. Well, now we all know what fashion designers do. Can you now tell me why we need fashion designers in our society? Keep thinking about it and let us take a break. When we return, we'll talk about why we need a fashion designer in our society. We will also dance our career dance when we return. Yay!
Hello and welcome to another wonderful opportunity for us to improve our collection of words. And on the Spell It segment of CK Yesterday, I've got 2 excellent spellers, and they are Otun Adewale from Unilag Staff School. His favorite food is spaghetti. And Simisola Babafemi, she's from Redeemers Foundation School, and her favorite food is jollof rice and chicken. I'm going to begin with you, Simisola. Your first word is against.
Against. A-G-A-I-N-S-T.
Simisola, you know what? You are correct. Yes, the young professor, Otun Adewale. Your first word is chicken.
C-H-I-C-K-E-N.
That's correct, Professor. Simisola, your next word is malaria.
M-A-L L A R E and I Y A.
Almost. Yes, Otun.
MALARIA.
Oh, you are supremely confident. Very good. That's correct. Otun, your next word is bishop.
BISHOP.
That's correct, Professor. Simisola, your next word is choir.
Q U A R.
Not a chance, Simisola. Or to spell choir.
QUIARE.
Otto, I'm sorry, you're not correct. Choir is CHOIR. That's choir. And your word is secretary. Secretary.
Definition, please.
Oh, like a receptionist at a school, in an organization. Secretary is often mispronounced secretary, but the correct pronunciation is secretary.
CEQURITE.
Sorry, Professor, that's not correct. Simisola, secretary.
CECARY.
I want both of you to listen attentively to the correct spelling of secretary, all right? It's SECRETARY. Secretary. Right? Good. Okay, Simisola, your word now is studio. You are in a studio now.
STUDIO.
Almost. Do you want to try it again?
Okay.
Yeah.
STUDIO.
That's correct, Simisola. Well done, okay? Well done. Well done. Yes, our young professor. Your word is language.
LANGUAGE.
Hey, Professor, you are correct. Well done. Okay, so now here is the last phase of this engagement. Simisola, your word is a verb, right? Listen, it's a verb. It means to separate a knot or mass of threads into a single thread or threads, right? The word is ravel. Let me give you a sentence example. It took Susan a long time to ravel out all the wool. Ravel.
RAVEL.
What a supercalifragilistic expialidocious performance. Well done. Young professor, your last word, right? was first used in English in 1893. It's Japanese in origin. Hold on. The word is sushi.
S-U-C-H-I.
Almost. Do you want to try it again? Try it again if you want to.
S-U.
You get to say 5 seconds left. Okay, all right. Yes, sushi.
S-U-S-H-I.
That's correct, Simisala. Well done. Thank you. Beyond Peradventure, that was an excellent performance by every stretch of the imagination. And it feels good to know that we had a tie on this one. Otun Adewale from Unilag Staff School got a grand total of 17 points, while Simisola Babafemi from Redeemers Foundation School got 17 points as well. How interesting. Okay, so we have no clear winner. We had a tie. Okay, all right. Congratulations to you. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. Well done, young professor. Simisola, well done. Yeah, so I want both of you to shake hands now in the spirit of sportsmanship. Well done. Oh, that's okay. Well done. Please accept our endless gratitude for watching. We are cheerfully looking forward to seeing you next time.
Story rẹpẹtẹ, story aladun, oyin mama. Everybody come and listen up. Story is here. Thank you so much. Yes, you're welcome to another exciting episode of Story Time on Continental Kiddies Show with the Big
Daddy.
Hello, children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, my wonderful, lovely children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Fantastic. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, you see, today, the title of our story is The Right Husband. What's the title?
The Right Husband.
The Right Husband. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful girl whose name was Jumai. Yes, Jumai was a very, very beautiful, lovely, fantastic. Her skin was so smooth. And Jumai happens to be the only child of her father. And her father was a very generous person, very rich. Each time people came to him, they would ask for help. He would give them money. He would give them gifts. He was always settling quarrels amongst the people because he was a chief in that village. But Alhaji Muri was not a happy man. Why? Can you ask me why?
Why?
And I will tell you why. Alhaji Muri was not happy because his only daughter, Jumai, wants a husband and, she doesn't have a husband. But Alhaji Muri was worried. And he called Jumai to say, look, Jumai, my daughter, you're not getting any younger. All the suitors that came to you, you kept rejecting them. What is the problem? Jumai said, well, father, it's not as if I'm rejecting them deliberately. The point is that I looked at all of them and I'm not really pleased. I don't really see any right husband amongst them. Yes, none of them is suitable for me. You mean it? Okay, is this how we are going to continue? What do you want me to do now, Jumai? And Jumai said, Father, you see, I want you to tell your messengers to go to neighboring villages and travel far and wide and announce to all the young men, all the able men there to say, look, your daughter, Jumai, wants a husband, right?
And that's what I want you to do. Is that what you want? Okay. And Alhaji Muri invited all his royal messengers. You see, I want you messengers to travel to the neighboring villages, travel far and wide, announce to them that my daughter wants a husband in marriage. Okay? And I want you to do that. Immediately, before the end of the announcement, a lot of people started coming. They started coming. Men, before we knew what was happening, the whole household of Alhaji Muri was filled with so many suitors. They had to screen them up to 3 people. It was only 3 people that, succeeded, the exercise, the test. Number 1, Alhaji Danjuma. Number 2, Alhaji Dauda. Number 3, Malam Bala. The 3 of them. So one by one, they came out. Alhaji Danjuma was the first person that came out. Yes, Alhaji Muri, you see this your fine, beautiful daughter. I like her. I have money. I'm the son of a chief, and my father has money. I have money also, so I can take care of her. I'll give her gifts. Alhaji Muri, okay, gift. Yes, here are gifts. So, keep it. Okay, fine. The second person, Alhaji Dauda, right? Yes. Stepped out and said, well, Alhaji Dauda, you see, I don't like to boast, but all I know is that I'm not going to talk too much. You see, I'm a trader. Look at gifts, trinkets, gold, everything. Just take all of this and keep for yourself. And the third person, Malam Dauda. I'm sorry, Malam Bala. Malam Bala, thank you, children. He was not a rich person, very humble man. He stepped out quietly and he said, Alhaji Muri, you see, I'm not a rich man, I'm a poor farmer, but all I know, I can tell you, that I will take care of your daughter. Any problem that she has, I will stand by, I will protect her, and all I want is her love. I'm telling you the truth. Is that it? Okay, fine. And Alhaji Muri said, well, we're not going to waste time on this. I've listened to you, wonderful man. Now, my daughter, myself, will decide. We will give you 3 days to just go back to your villages. Come back in 3 days' time. By the time they came back in 3 days' time, you know what happened? Alhaji Muri stepped out and, spoke to the 3 suitors. And he said, the last time you left, when my daughter Juma went to the bathroom, by the time she came back, she became blind. Oh my God. My daughter is blind. Alhaji Danjuma looked and said, now you want me to marry a blind girl? God forbid. Can you return my money, please? Please give me all the money that they gave to you. And he collected his money. And it was the turn of Alhaji Dauda. Alhaji Dauda also said, what is wrong with people? I mean, what? Look at me from head to toe. Do I look like someone who is going to marry a blind girl? Please give me my trinket now. Will you give me all the gifts that I gave to you? Wait, I'm going to get angry now. Alhaji Muri returned the trinket. It was the turn of Malam Bala. Malam Bala, very poor farmer. He was not even boastful. He just said, Alhaji Muri, please let them go. Let them go. I am going to stand by your daughter. Whether she's blind or not, I will be there to protect her. All I want is her love. Please. You will stay by a blind girl? Yes, I will stay by her. Okay, fine. You know what? Alhaji Muri now went inside. By the time he came back, he said, it is good that you are staying here. You see, I just wanted to test all of you. You have been very patient. You have been very humble. Let me call my daughter. Let me tell you, my daughter, Jumai, she's not blind. Jumai, come on. When Jumai stepped out, she was looking radiant, elegant, beautiful as ever. And then Dauda looked at, Malam Bala looked at, what's her name? Jumai. I said, Jumai, you mean you are not blind? Look. You are not blind? Oh my God. And then Alhaji Muri asked Malam Bala, are you going to marry, Alhaji Muri asked Jumai, Jumai, are you going to marry Malam Bala? Jumai said, my father, I will marry him. Oh, come and see. They were happy. From that point on, they got married and they had children. And they're looking, look, oh my God, if you see the 2 of them, oh my they lived happily, they had children, and they were so happy. Children, now, who can tell me what you have learned from this lesson? Who do I ask first? Okay, yes, you. Patient, to be patient, to be patient. Let's put our hands together for ourselves. Yes, oh! Studio! Guys, studio!
Welcome back, friends. Now, can you tell me why we need fashion designers? Yes, you are right. We all in the society rely on fashion designers to make nice dresses for us. We all need fashion designers to advise us on how to properly dress and look beautiful. Wow! Join me next time and we will see what else we can be when we grow up. Bye bye!
Yes, children, it's time for us to go. And I'm sure you had fun with our Big Daddy on our storytelling segment. Children, don't forget to be obedient to your parents and your elder ones always. Auntie Tolu will be back again, same time, same station next week. Bye.
Hey, hey.